Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I have here my baby dolls, and I'm gonna go ahead and do an all my dolls video, and I'll tell you like when I got them and all that. Okay, I'll start off with the older ones. Okay, so my first baby doll out of all these would be my Cabbage Patch Kid Wet and Drink Baby. I got her at Toys R Us in 2017, and she can drink and pee, and I really love playing with her because even if you drop her, she won't break or anything. So that was my first. By the way, my Bitty Babies are actually in their boxes, so they would have been included into this collection. But after is another Cabbage Patch Kid baby. She's really cute because she's a preemie. I actually had fun playing with her because the app, the Cabbage Patch Kid baby app, it allows you to like feed it and play with it, and she looked just like the baby in the game. So I had fun playing with her. Oh, and I got her, I think, 2018 or 2019. In 2020, I got a few dolls, so I'm gonna go in order. Here's one of my baby alives. So I got her, and I was like really happy to play with her, and she worked, battery operated, all that. But then I actually decided to bring her into the water, and I had lots of fun getting her wet, so she stopped working. But later, in like 2023, I had customized her into a dead baby. I called her Baby Sucker. And she had like gray skin and everything, so I had lots of fun playing with her. But then after, I decided to change her into Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. She even had like blue skin and everything. Her hair was red. And then after playing with her, I'm like, I'm just gonna restore her back into a baby alive. So I went ahead and I fixed her skin up, so now it's back to baby alive skin. I decided to keep the hair because I think she looks really cute with this copper hair. And yeah, so she still had blue eyes. She doesn't work as in like if I were to press this, she doesn't make noise, but she can still drink, so I could still put something in here and it'll come out through there. So her name was Sally. Here's another baby alive doll I got in 2020. I call her Bethany, and she's really adorable. She actually was working up until like I don't know, a few months ago, but of course after like 5 years and not giving exactly Duracell batteries, baby alives kind of go that way. But she can still drink and eat and all that, and she's still so cute. I didn't want to like change her hair, but I did give her. It's in a bun now, but I did give her ombre, so kind of to look like mine. But yeah, so brown with a little bit of blonde highlights underneath. So this is my Bethany doll. Here's my other baby alive doll. She actually cries and her mouth moves, and there's like a little button here, and her nose gets red. So she's kind of like one of those babies that gets sick, but then you can make her better. So her hair is kind of a mess right now, but I mean, I could just put it in a bun, but other than that, I can definitely put it back into the braid because she came with a braid. So yeah, she's really fun to play with too. Oh, and the good thing about this doll is that she says not only mommy, but daddy. At the back, there's this little option here. If I put it to like the male icon, she's like, hi daddy, which I found was cool because usually baby dolls just say mommy, but yeah, she says daddy. So next I got this crybaby doll. I love her so much. I actually have two. I might as well just mention them now. So I got her, I found her at the thrift store, and it was like in 2021, and it was around like September, October. And then I started watching crybaby cartoons, and they had like Halloween episodes, and it was so much fun. I really like her because her body is very like small, but her head is really cute. She kind of looks like a cartoon baby, and she can still drink. So she makes like a sound every time you feed her. When you rock her, she cries and goes to sleep and all that. She was missing the cap, but I found a cap that managed to fit the exact size, so that's still fine. Her head can still fill up with water, and her eyes can still cry. Yeah, crybaby dolls are so cute. I love the way they cry. This doll I got in, I think, 2022. I got her for her skin color. I thought she's so cute. It's actually hard to find baby dolls with brown skin. She definitely has like funny pink hair. The cap on this doll is a bit different than on the other crybaby doll, but I could still fill it with water and tears will come out. She did, because I got her new, she did come with like all the things in her box, bottles and pacifiers, all that. So I can basically use the same pacifier onto my other crybaby doll. And the crying sound is still the same. And her name is Daphne. That one is actually Bruni. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention. Hold on. And her name was Lucy, just so I can, set the record straight. Her name is Lucy. I'm so bad at this. Okay, so her name is Tina, believe it or not. Tina. And she's Bruni because of the stars that came on her face. That's the character's name in the show. I really got to say the names before I change dolls. And her name is Daphne. This is my Zap Creation baby Annabelle doll. She's a little boy doll because she wears blue, but I decided to name her Pat, as in either Patrick or Patty, because as far as baby born dolls go, like Zap Creation dolls, they're mainly like boy dolls, at least the ones I have, because they wear blue. But I kind of turned him into a tomboy, kind of like my style, so she could either be Patty or Patrick or Patricia, whatever she wants to be called. And the reason why I like her is because of her body. She is actually like soft sculpture, so I can hold her. I don't know if I had shown earlier completion of baby dolls dancing to like music, and that's like so much fun to do, except you need sort of dolls that have soft sculpture. So this doll is like perfect for that because she'll fit in my hand and like it'll look like she's dancing and stuff like that. So yeah, she was Patty, my Zap Creation doll. This is my baby born, my Harper doll. It is anatomically correct because of her bum. Anyways, yeah, I named her Harper, which is kind of like a boy-girl name because I don't really know what gender she's gonna be. But other than that, I love this baby born. She's so cute because she can pee really well. They actually have little holes in their feet, so even if I were to take her into the swimming pool, the water would just drain out of her body and it'll be really easy to play with. She's so cute. She has that iconic face. I actually got her, when was it, 2022. Yeah, and I have lots of fun playing with her in the summertime because she's a wet baby, so she can get wet and all that. So this is my baby Harper. So she drinks. Oh, and she also cries. The only thing is like learning the because she doesn't have batteries or anything. So I think it's if you press her belly, like she starts crying or something. So yeah, that's Harper. Okay, here's another Zap creation along with my baby born. This is baby Annabelle, but baby Alexander. And I decided to choose it because her face moves up and down. And she can cry. She doesn't pee, but she does cry, so she still drinks water. I named her Alice because her name is Alexander, so I thought Alice would be cute. So, oh my gosh, I played with this doll so much. I remember taking her out on outings. Sometimes I like bringing my dolls outside on outings. She's so cute, and I love the sounds she makes. It's so adorable. So yeah, this is Alice. Here is my baby Charlotte doll. I also call her Charlie. Her hair is pretend. She actually is just a bald baby. But I don't know if I should make her hair permanent, so I just kind of like make it the hat, and she looks really cute. I got her on Amazon, and I also got some baby pieces to go with her. I also decided to make her into a reborn custom, which wasn't easy because finding the exact like paints and everything for the baby doll so it doesn't get smudged was difficult, but she's definitely a body, like her whole body is reborn, because the one on the website, at least on Amazon, was all white over here, but I didn't want her to look like a typical doll, so I went ahead and I turned her into a baby custom. I think I had a video of that. Baby Charlotte is actually like my biggest doll, but she actually fits into baby doll clothes like 0 to 3 months. as in baby size, and she's so cute. I love her face. I know a few people online do the funny dancing videos. I really want to do some more of these with baby Charlotte. So just to make her like into a little girl, I have this hair. I could glue it down with some hot glue, that'll stay, or she could just wear the hat and it'll work also. So yeah, I love baby Charlotte because of her face. It kind of looks like she's laughing. I don't know, it looks like she's laughing, and she's really cute. So yeah, I got her in 2023, or no, 2022. This baby doll I got last year in 2024. She is really cool. She requires 6 batteries, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 in the back. But she is really smart. She can like get up and sit down on her own. She kind of like has all these parts where she bends and stuff. And she actually came wearing a pajama, a pink pajama, but I actually managed to cut it off because I noticed she had like skin underneath. So, yeah, this way she can wear anything. And yeah, so she's known for like sitting down, and she's like, oh, mommy. And she basically just learns how to stand, and she can walk, things like that. She's lots of fun. I named her Sammy, even though my baby live is Sally. I named her Sammy because, I don't know, I think it really suited her. She could be Samantha if she wants. So yeah, this is baby Sammy. I got this baby in, 2024. She's actually my smallest one, and I also managed to take out some of her stuffing because when she is dancing and everything, it's easier for me to hold her back. Like, this is the thing to her head. So as she's dancing, she kind of just fits in my fingers, and it's like really good for her to dance. It's really easy. So if you're looking for one of those funny dancing baby dolls, I honestly found her at the thrift store because these little dollies are so small. They don't really cost much, like not even $5. And yeah, they're really easy to dance to, and they're really cute. She doesn't have a brand. She's really just like a small baby doll. I think she's really cute. Oh, and I named her Lexi too. This is another Zap Creation baby doll. This is baby Choo-Choo. The funny thing about this doll is that she doesn't speak English. She, in her back, the controls say Hungarian or Italian. So, and she has this little thing where, as if like she's sucking the bottle. So if I press that, she'll make like sounds that she's, drinking. But I really like her because she's actually a big baby, as you can see. Oh, she has hiccups. She can wear 0 to 3 months and like actual baby doll diapers. Her body is actually white, and like unlike baby Charlotte's, I think I'm gonna leave it this way because baby Choo-Choo dolls are known to have that. I think she's I think she's speaking Italian. She's really cute, and I'm really glad I found her at the thrift store because I think I even brought it to the Spirit Halloween store last summer. But yeah, she definitely is an iconic Zap Creation doll, and as far as collecting them, I really liked having her in my collection. And so her name is Tabby, named after Tabitha, and she I got her this past summer, 2024. Okay, so this is what is she called again? Oh, she's a water baby. And I remember when I was younger, I had one. I think I was like, I don't know what, 6 years old. And I used to play with her in the bathtub. And for some reason, after all these years, I remembered having her. And then later, I'm like, man, I wish the thrift store somewhere would have them. And like the next day, I decided to go to the thrift store and she was there. I was like, whoa, that's very creepy how she managed to spontaneously be there. Anyways, she could also drink. So the whole point of a water baby is to fill it up with water. You were supposed to fill it up with this little piece that it came with, but I just used a straw, and the straw managed to fill the baby up. And not only is her body full of water, but you could feed her water. And I was confusing, like, wouldn't the water just like squirt out from her bum? But no, that's only if she drinks. So she's pretty impressive. Like, I got her this past December in 2024, and I love my little baby. Okay, I'll name her Casey. And anyways, she's really rubbery. She really kind of feels like a almost like a reborn because she's so rubbery and squishy. I actually didn't fill her up all the way, but I remember you can fill her up with hot water and it'll keep you warm if you like hold her and stuff. So she's really cute and I really like her eyes too. Okay, two left. Here is another baby born Zap Creation doll. She's cute because if I get cold water or even anything cold, this part turns pink, the back of her head. It's basically like if you put it in cold water, this starts being pink, and then once it goes back to warm, it goes back to this color. She's really cool that way. I always wanted a mermaid baby doll because, especially in the summertime, if I'm going to be going to the pool, I'm going to definitely want to bring her, and she's going to be lots of fun because sometimes in the summertime, I can't bring my camera into the water. I mean, I have an underwater case, but I still don't feel like bringing it every time. Kids like splash in the pool, so I don't want to get it ruined. But I generally like to bring a doll. I brought Alexis McKenzie into the pool a few times, but now I'm glad I'm going to have a little baby mermaid doll. By the way, her eyes were actually a surprise reveal. And they were like skin color, but then you washed them away. And her name is actually Sweetheart, according to the baby born list of names. So yeah, I'm really glad I got her. Oh, and I got her in 2025, like, I don't know, a month ago, which would have been like March or February. And lastly, my Jamie doll. She is the one I have been playing with recently because I know, like, I mean, like, throughout the years, I've seen Baby Alives, like, 100 different Baby Alives at the thrift store, and I never managed to get another one because I already had 3, and then the other day I decided to get her, and she's snacking Sarah, which means she can swallow food and poop. I have been watching a lot of Baby Alive videos, and I noticed some people give her beverages. I think of the beverages I'm going to save for my other dolls because I can get them wet. I am so scared of getting her wet because I don't want her to break. I mean, I even went to buy Duracell batteries for her because at the back it says powered by Duracell. Baby Alives are very careful with what batteries you use. And she even has a little part here that you can open up in case her mouth gets clogged. But I was feeding her Play-Doh up until now, but I don't think I want to do that anymore. So I was watching other videos. Some people feed candy, like hard candies, because they really just like go down their throat and end up in her diaper. But hers is a bit different because she has this little spinny thing in her mouth that spins the food back into her throat. So I'm trying to be very careful with what I feed her because I really love Jamie. Okay, that was taking a look at some of my baby dolls. If you're wondering why I have so many, it's because I love them and they hold a little special place in my heart. And of course, finding them, there's like, how do you choose? Like the thrift store has so many, or like you go to Toys R Us or Walmart. And I don't even know. I started collecting dolls like with American Girl dolls. But because those dolls aren't really sold anymore, I try my best to keep them in mint condition, which means I can't toss them around like I used to. I have to keep them in their boxes. These dolls, I know I can sort of toss around and have fun with. Like if I go to the playground, I throw them down the slide and I won't worry about them breaking. Okay, so anyways, I guess that's it. See you next time when I'm going to upload videos on how to play with my dolls and stuff. Bye!